Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Albion boss fight on normal difficulty. And this one, you've got like a story difficulty, easy difficulty, then you've got normal. So this is like the third one in terms of difficulty here. And this fight is just blocking people in story for a hot minute, man. If people are not used to the game mechanics yet, he can be very, very tricky because he's a little bit of a weird one to learn. So yeah, what I like using actually, I like Hauser just for essentially breaking this guy so that we can push him into his vulnerability phase and deal some damage here. But here, there's always this part at the start of the fight, and it's very hard to, you can dash back after a couple of attacks, but here, I've just gone for a lane. I've got the damage reduction up, the shield. Okay, both of those have just expired, so we take a little bit of damage there, but then this mechanic doesn't come back for the rest of the fight, so that's a pretty good time. And whenever he kind of like crouches down, looking like he's going to have a dump, that is when he is going to be firing off a lot of AoE damage. And then he does this like stomp, and you can see there's like a residual earthquake, so you've basically just not got to get hit by that or stand in it. And whenever you're going to break him, you want to make sure that you're very close to full stamina, because what you need to then do is you need to climb into his heart, and you only have a bit of time to do this, and then start just dealing some pretty big damage here. So I'm just going through like elemental rotation, getting Diane back, using the ultimate. We get the break off here, and then we can start cooking and dealing some pretty big damage. There we go. Look at that. 13,000 off the rock attack there. But this dude is super chunky. And then it looks to like overload and explode. And then it's like rinse and repeat. We've got to go for the breaking again. And then I like going back to Hauser here. I'm probably going to go to a lane, just refresh his shield, get that for a little bit of safety. And then once, what is it? Once we're out of this phase, we are just focusing on going back to the break again. And this fight can be a little enduring. But Hauser is just the absolute GOAT. Like, if you are struggling at all, and I'll probably do a more comprehensive guide for the story version. Again, this one is a little bit more chunky in terms of both of the hit points that he has and the damage that he's going to deal. But yes, now we are back into the vulnerability phase again, and we're going to climb up. And then we're going to switch over to Diane. Sometimes you want to make sure you're quite close as well, because you can have a scenario where, what is it? You're a bit too far back and you fall off. So, yeah, need to try and make sure that doesn't happen too much. Oh, okay, unfortunately the slow just expired there, so I thought I was going to get a pretty sick break, but it did not happen, unfortunately. Okay, this might do it. Oh, okay, we got a bit additional damage there, but that was nowhere near as good as the first cycle. Again, my team, I think, is very built. I mean, this dude's so tanky, dude. He's got a crazy amount of hit points. You're going to really realize this in story the first time you fight him. So I'd like to see that maybe, well, taken down a little bit, but we're also going to get more gear, so it'll be fun eventually. Okay, I'm going for the left leg here. And also my team, yeah, is not the max damage team. It's the max survivability team. Just going to get this up. And then I think we go back to Hauser. Just a couple more hits. Knock him down again. Jump on this fella. A bit of PTSD from sometimes I overuse stamina and I've fell down in the past just when kind of like learning and practicing this fight, so it can be a bit of a tricky one. Let's try and play a little bit smarter here. Go back to Diane. Okay, nice. Get a massive hit there. That was tremendous. Okay. We are absolutely cooking. We just really want to get like that elemental burst and then go for it. And then try and get away before the big explosion. Okay. We're doing all right here. Let's go back to Hauser. Oh, we got stomps. Look, this is where Elaine's shield just got tier, dude. Absolute god tier. I don't do a whole video on Elaine. Elaine is cracked in this game. She is so, so good. Which is very weird if you are coming from Grand Cross. Because Elaine was, yeah, definitely an elite tier meme character. For a hot minute. But we're going to go back to Elaine. We're going to get the barrier up. Damage reduction up. Okay, nice. And then... oh, very nice. Okay, I think we then shift into Elaine in a second. Back to Deanne. Big combo, we love to see it. Wait for the end. Oh, I don't. This is probably a little too greedy there. I think we actually like just got a hit off before I got knocked back. Okay. Oh, I used the Hauser abilities a bit too early there. Oh, okay, we just made it out, and then I need to get out of this earthquake. Got the barrier. Sometimes some of the, what is it, shifts in, kind of pushing you forward is not always super ideal. Hauser's so goated for breaking, man, on this. He's got such quick attacks, like his special abilities have such a short CD as well. Okay, that was convenient timing. I need to be a little careful here, because I don't have much on the stamina bar. One change I'd love to see to this fight, actually, is that the jumping, for whatever reason, doesn't consume stamina. That would be incredible if that could happen. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing my combos super great there, but then we just dashed out. I don't think we took any damage. Let's get the damage reduction up. So yeah, I'm still getting used to this team and setup, and like when exactly in certain abilities allows me to do the big switch. Okay, let's get away from this. Gonna move around to the other leg. Oh, he's a beefy boy, though. Okay, I'm just going to go Elaine. Let's get the barrier up. I think we might be able to phase him here. He phases at 30%. Oh, no, I fell down the middle. Okay, it's alright. Go for Deanne. Oh, okay. Is he phasing now? Because that felt really quick. Might not be. Yeah, I don't think I'm phasing yet. Oh, actually, I might be, yeah. Okay, so this then is moving into phase 2, which is you've got to man these cannons and shoot the chest, and it can be really annoying this phase because he keeps on he's now like locked into an epic battle with King, and you see these like cannons that all the fairies bring into life here. We want to go and get him one of those, so we're going to put up Elaine's barrier here, and then we're going to aim for the core. There we go, we got a direct hit there. It can be a little bit tricky, as you see, to find an opening. Oh, okay. I probably made that look too easy, man. Like, sometimes I'm in that phase for like 2 minutes, dude, and I'm just like, please just face me. Face me, Albion. I'm ready for it. Okay, and then we go into the final phase, which is Corrupted. Now, This is very similar overall to Phase 1. But yeah, the cannons are still active. I found the strategy I like to use in this phase personally. I think you can do something with the cannons, but I'm just really unsuccessful with doing it. So I just like to Hauser. It takes a little bit longer to break him, but once you've broken him once, then I believe it's just a straight nuke phase. But I've only done that in the lower difficulty, so this one I might need to do it maybe a couple of times again. Okay, let's just get the barrier up, get a bit of safety, damage reduction. Okay, there we go. Dodge the stomp, the earthquake again. The earthquake's probably one of the biggest killers. I think it also has the corruption dot on this one. And oh, he also has like a giant just slams himself into the ground this phase as well. And can just jump over. So yeah, he gets a little more rowdy, you know, is certainly... Oh, he's also punching the ground as well. All sorts of things. The attack patterns of Albion slightly changes. Also, a lot of the bosses, they seem to be coded to change whether you are in melee or range of the boss. So, just as a little observation so far. Okay, let's go back in. He's currently channeling the bombardment. This should do a massive chunk of the bar. Oh my gosh, that felt a little close to dodging the beam there. You can see we've almost got the break on this one. Really, really close here. And I like it. It feels pretty comfy. Hauser is just like I rely on him so much for this boss in particular. He's just so good for the break-in. But let me know if you've got an MVP for this one. Just to push him to the, what was it, like the vulnerability or staggered phase. I'm maybe playing as aggressively as I could with Hauser here, though. Okay, there we go. So once you then stagger him in that corrupted phase, then we get this cutscene with King. He gets chained down. And then I believe it's just you have the time to nuke him until the end. So most of the damage and difficulty is in that first phase and then just surviving the last one. But now I am really struggling to climb. Okay. What? Dude, what's going on here? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really weird. So it's like halfway out of the combat zone. Can I actually get up here? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so yeah, this is like halfway out. Oh, dude, did I glitch this? Cannot ride pet. Sorry, I'm using old keybinds here. I was like, dude, what the hell is going on? Okay, so fellas, we're in the beta. Looks like we can still do it though. We can still do it. I want to make sure I don't fall off, so I'm trying to like angle myself to the right hand side here now. And we've just reached the end of our shatter, so we're going to try and cycle the Anzot a couple of times. So the Earth Shatter is like the next to Albion's health bar on the right hand side. There's a little Earth icon, and it's ticking that up is what makes him shatter. There we go. Okay, that's really good. Fire this off. Massive damage. 10,000 kick there. We'll certainly take it. And then, yeah, this phase, I mean, I've taken, got about, what felt like about a minute to climb up to the top of this boss. So, yeah, he just doesn't recharge. The core doesn't seem to have explode in this one. So, you're pretty good. This might do it. There we go. We cleared the dungeon. Albion is down. It's a cool boss fight, man. Like, the thematics of it are pretty peak. I found the bit with the cannons a bit annoying, but I mean that run in particular, we were just kind of chilling. But as you can see, it can be a pretty long fight as well. Sometimes there's going to be more gear. There's a lot of upgrades. I'm nowhere even close to the maximum ceiling of like all upgrades and things I can get currently in this game. So yeah, there's a lot of improvements to be made. But that is it for a run against Albion Normal. Hopefully you enjoyed me showcasing some characters here and just reminding you why Hauser is still one of my most beloved characters after, yeah, all of this time, man. Well, all of this time, I say, like, it's been like 3 days playing this so far. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.
You are not subscribed to the whale sin of spending? Who decided that? Subscribe now, or enjoy the bitter taste of regret.